Everybody's Brothario, the Force Single Dad. New tagline, new tagline. Making videos, reacting to stuff, helping dudes out, and educating some women. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still working on it. Okay, it is what it is. Today we're going to react to another woman, or another video of a woman telling us how women gaslight you. And we all know that women gaslight. That is their deal. They have been evolved to be chameleons, to be whatever it is that is needed for them to get their way in every situation possible. That's just the nature of women. So let's see what she has to say about being gaslit.
Women will gaslight you and make you feel really bad about asking for bare minimums in a relationship.
Yes, we know this. I mean, that's no surprise to anybody. They act like doing the simplest of things is a giant chore. Just like I've made a video in the past about how being a stay-at-home parent is incredibly simple, and women try and make that out to be a big deal when it's not. So of course they will give you shit about doing the barest of bare minimums.
If you want just a couple things that if I was a man, I would break up with my girl over, here they are. And let me just say this, I would do it because long term, this girl is bad news and you would always be stuck in a fearful state, wondering what her intentions are, if she's going to leave, if she's going to cheat on you, and so forth. Basically,
Just go ahead and assume that a woman is going to do all of those things to you, because that's just what they do. The vast majority of them do that. So automatically assume that's going to happen. And then you won't be surprised when it does. All right.
you're not going to feel safe long term in the relationship. Let's get into it. Number one, a woman who needs validation from multiple sources. That woman you'll never trust because you don't know if she's going to leave, if she's going to cheat, who she's getting attention from, who's making her feel better than you are. Number two,
That's just a woman. Right? There's no woman that doesn't want to have her ass kissed by as many people as possible. That's the whole entire reason that all these women are online posting thirst trap pictures just so they can get the attention. That's just women, man. This is what they do.
woman who's disrespectful with social media, liking other men's posts, doing this and that. I'm telling you right now, long term, you're never going to feel comfortable in the relationship. And that's not an insecurity thing. It's a respect for the relationship and for you. Number three,
And posting thirst trap pictures. That's what I'm saying. So the reality of the situation is that social media has been created primarily for women. That's just what it is, because women, psychologically, and psychology is bullshit. I don't care what anybody says. It's a bullshit junk pseudoscience. It's not the real. But women are easily manipulated. Okay, they are addicts of the algorithm. The entire reason that most social media exists is because it gives women a way to poison their brain by looking at things that are not real, by getting a false sense of what is actually happening out there in the plant, like out in life or whatever. It's always a, hey, look here, there's grass is always greener sort of deal out here, and women eat that shit up. They're always in pursuit of what they think is something better, or they are always have this jealousy of what they perceive to be better. Oh, look, this woman is going and traveling all over here and she's getting to do this because she's single. If she didn't have a man, if I didn't have a man, I'd be able to get to do this stuff too. I should divorce my husband, blah, 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 blah. This is what women do. They will also then, I don't even know, it's not, I guess it's the opposite of like thirst trapping or whatever you would say the thing is for when dudes do it. I guess you call a dude being a thirst trapper or whatever. Well, they'll post out, a dude will post some sort of picture or whatever, and chicks will go in there and like say the most vile sort of things about these guys. And I'm like, I don't mean vile like as in like being me, but like vile as in sexually. Like if a dude were to say the same thing that these women are saying to about these guys in the comments and stuff, women would lose their shit. But women are nothing but walking hypocrisies. So it's okay for them to do it. But if a guy were to do the exact same thing and say the same shit that the women are saying, it would be the end of the world for the other women around, okay? But they get to do it just fine. And they don't think there's anything wrong with that. Whether they're single or not, they're still going to do it. And it's accepted by all the other women out there that this is what they do. It's friggin', it's sickening. Shut up. My God, let me record a video without you blabbing. A damn cat. She's the only pussy I got right now. But women are just like they are everything that social media was created for. They can't tell what is reality and what isn't. They can't control their desires and all that stuff. And they have absolutely no problem doing all this shit in front of other people. It's almost like it's a humiliation ritual on their point that they like are happy about, that they relish in, that they get satisfaction out of being humiliated and humiliating themselves online. It's the weirdest damn thing.
A woman who cannot regulate her emotions. I'm telling
That's all women. That was actually said like it's something you shouldn't be able to expect. They have an entire week of the month that they get to blame on their shitty attitudes and how badly they treat you and their emotions, all shit. They get a cop out a week out of the month. No women can control their emotions. Period. They can't. Shut up. My God, woman, shut up. Even she gives me shit.
you right now that is drama, 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 and you will never have peace, and she'll always expect you to calm her nervous system instead of her working on herself.
Women refuse to work on themselves. The only time a woman will work on herself is when they decide to leave someone, like a relationship, to leave someone. They break up their boyfriend, divorce their husband, or whatever. They leave, and then at that point in time, that is when they decide to stop being fat. Okay, because they got comfortable and lazy or whatever, and the guy was accepting of their fatness, that they just decide to stay fat. And then when they decide that, oh, I'm bored, I want to go someplace else, they leave the guy, and then they decide to work out and stop being fat, and then they call it their revenge body, even though they were the one that left. They're the ones that chose to be fat and not work on themselves at all, and now it is their revenge body only because they want to go get attention from other guys now and spread their legs as wide as they possibly can. They want to take the Van Damme approach of doing the splits for every single dude they possibly can. That is the only time a woman will work on herself, and they're not working on herself to fix themselves. They're working on themselves superficially to get themselves more attention. Women do not work on themselves.
Number 4, a woman who does not take accountability.
Jesus Christ. This was actually said, like, legitimately. Not like she's being facetious. She actually said, a woman that doesn't take accountability. No woman takes accountability. They are incapable of accepting accountability. They do not know how to be accountable for their actions. Hence, point number 3, or whatever it was, where she said a woman that can't regulate their emotions. Obviously, a woman can't regulate her emotions because she can't take accountability. She can't take accountability for not being able to regulate her emotions because she's always going to blame it on something else, as opposed to she's just a shitty person. Women cannot do accountability. Accountability is a male trait, not a woman's trait. This video on how women are gaslighting us is a woman trying to gaslight us into thinking that women can control their emotions and to accept accountability. This video on about gaslighting is nothing but gaslighting from a woman. My God. Accountability. Ha!
Thing's always going to be your fault. And right now, if she's showing you that she's never going to take accountability, you can't do anything right, long term, you're always going to feel like you cannot do enough to make her happy. And she's going to make you feel crazy, like you're always the one in the wrong. And last but not least, a
Accountability.
woman who will not get rid of people that are toxic for your relationship. If she
This is a point I have said many times. If your wife, right? If your wife has any single friends or friends that have just gotten a divorce, you might as well go ahead and file for divorce yourself already, because she will leave your ass, because those single friends or those divorced friends will do everything they can to ruin her opinion of you. That is what happens. If your wife has single friends or divorced friends, it is over for you. And she will not choose to get rid of them out of your life, despite the fact that they will destroy everything you two have going on. Also added to this is her bitchy ass mom. I think the absolute worst person in a woman's life, if she's still even in contact with this person, because women can't get along, and women really can't get along with their mother. But for the ones that do actually have in contact with their mom, the moms are even more apt than the friends and the divorced friends to sabotage your relationship, because your mom wants to make up for all the annoyance that she had to deal with when her daughter was a teenager. So that mom goes out of her way to fucking ruin her daughter's life and anyone who she's in contact with. Mother-in-laws are fucking terrible. Going on experience here. The absolute worst woman that could be in contact with your wife, with a woman in your life, is her mother.
She allows people into your relationship that you know are influencing her and you and the relationship in a negative way, and she doesn't try to break ties with these people to bring peace and respect and love into your relationship, I would snip her. Guys, listen to me.
Yeah, so this whole video was just a woman gaslighting us on how women gaslight us, and thinking that there's any other option out there than what women actually are. No, so this is just a catch-all of the types of women you should avoid. But guess what? It's all women. It's all women. All women do all this shit. It's just the ones that want to admit it versus the ones that don't. And the ones that want to admit it you can count on one hand. Okay? All women do this shit. Now, I've also decided that I'm going to start doing this in videos when I see fit like this, and I'm going to critique women's looks. Why? Not because I think they may look bad. I'm doing it to try and help these women, if they ever come across, to let you know that, hey, what you're doing is not actually attractive to guys. So let me jump here. Oh, okay. This is great here. Look, all of this, I mean, this hair is fine. It's obviously dyed hair. Women never have their natural hair or whatever, but it's fine. It's up in a ponytail thing or whatever. That's cool. All of this, whatever this makeup is here around the eyes, I don't even know what you call this. This sort of red looking makeup, that's way too much. Okay? Don't do that. This contouring, and I know it's contouring because it's changing the contour of her face, right? This right here on the nose, too much. It looks like they had more of this red makeup here on the cheeks. That's too much. This dark ass lipstick doesn't look good. Too much. And
You right now,
I've railed on this. Hey, I'm talking, bitch.
You're never going.
Okay. These friggin' nails, these fake ass nails, they don't look good. That does not appeal to guys in any way, form, or fashion. Now, I can see over here on the side here of these other videos of this girl. She's a very pretty girl. Like, this is my sort of thing here with dark hair, light eyes. Love it. She's very pretty, but all of this makeup here, that's too much of her. Like, I'll grab a screenshot of her, how she looks over here in this one other video where she looks far more natural. She looks so much better. Women, stop. Stop trying to paint your face. Stop trying to do all this stuff. Okay, look here. Just my own personal preferences. If you're gonna do anything, that stuff you put around like on your eyelashes, the like dark, the smoky eye look, that dark eyelashes stuff. That's pretty much any woman would need. If you need even that, like all this other stuff you cake on her face to where you either look like a mannequin with like no sheen to it or whatever, or now women are walking around where they look like they're constantly wet. I don't know what that look is, what the deal is with that look, but neither of those are natural. Just be kind of a natural looking person. But yeah, I mean that's it. Guys don't care about all this shit. You do all that stuff for you. So I'd see these women that are asking for like, oh look, I need you to pay me up front so I can take care of all my pre-date expenses, which are buying and putting on all this shitty makeup and all this. No, guys don't care. They don't want to see that. You know what would be nice? Actually seeing what you look like. Not what you think we want us to see. Okay? Not what you think we like you to look like. No, we want to see you. Just like also too, we don't want you to put on a show. We want you to be yourself. I've said many times that you will not, if you get married, you will never actually know the woman that you are married to, because the woman that you fell in love with was nothing but a show, an act, a play that woman was putting on at the time to ensnare you. That's all it is. You never actually know who a woman is. They're chameleons. All right. Right. Okay, guys. That's all I got. This is Brothario. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will check you later.
All right. Check you later.